after this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and go. Wish I can't watch TV. It's all a lot, tired of trying. Go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure? I don't got time. Infrastructure, I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out, cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they
Carson fucking Wentz, let's go! Read option for 20 yards, Carson Wentz.
Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. Let me cook the accused. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price.
If you get a chance to get up anytime soon, I just would like to trade.
No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing, then I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. I'm falling out through the rubber. Remember this shit jump at the top. I was young and shot in the middle. Gotta stay hunting.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team.
Eagles fly.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
All right, broadcast posted. Let's go. Game time.
What league?
Blood Money, got the Redskins. Not the Redskins, the football team. But for me, they're the Washington Buckeyes. I got my Buckeyes out here balling. Now we 1-1. We had a good first game though in that first loss though.
Let's go! That's game. Another pick.
Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Uh-oh, am I about to score? Is this a house call? Is this a house call? Shoestring.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards.
I just love this. I just love it so much.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Love it so much. Carson Wentz puts the ball exactly where I need him to put the ball. Like every time. Never throw bad passes. And he's not even like they got him. They got
ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
But I'll take it.
They run with the former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Thank you.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They turn to Love on the handoff.
Let's go, touchdown. Great first drive. Let's go, baby.
Washington. Bryce Love, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores.
Clippers up 43-36. That's what's up.
Extra point good.
Pull away,
Clippers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I think I just pick a team in every series that I go for. I don't like Denver. So I'm going for the Clippers.
I know why you don't like Denver.
Yeah, I bet you know why. I can't say it online. Oh, you don't say it either because they can hear you probably.
Well, I'm sure too.
And it's a pretty good return here.
You know why.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Good kick. 49-yarder, I'll take it. Just that lead up to 2 scores.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. First carry for Nick Chubb.
Ooh, let's go, Chase.
He only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
That's a pretty easy score.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
The 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And Thomas has it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On first down, it's Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a give running right is Love. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And it's out of bounds.
Wide open,
we'll see what the
Haskins.
side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Secure my dub. Let's go. Zach Ertz. Automatic corner out good.
Leads to a 2nd and 11.
56, the mark, 56. Check 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
36, hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
That's me.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. 2nd down, Haskins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep
come
right
on.
side. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. today.
He was wide open, Haskins. Oh my God.
Rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning.
He's only 72. I developed him.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield, and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, get my ball back, man. I ain't deserve that interception.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 40.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Love the Washington.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Washington first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, here's Love. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the
2nd and 11 for the 19. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of 7.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Thought about going for it, but like, nah, I'm going to take my points.
3-0 Washington.
Going to halftime with the
So they put
lead.
together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay.
It's halftime already?
Points, able to give their defense a little bit
48
of rest,
seconds
let them
left.
settle down over there.
Let me not
So
speak
all
too
in all, the
early.
game,
Maybe he'll
that's
throw me a little
good
picking 10.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over.
The ball comes out.
Got it.
It's Washington that scoops it up.
User hit stick, fumble.
So opportunistic.
Called that one, didn't
In this
I?
case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Flushed out right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Another dub for me.
As he sends this one away.
I blew that.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I blew that.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 38.
Maybe I didn't blow it. He gave me the ball right back.
Stages of the first half.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Love, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Haskins, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Touch pass, touch pass.
To Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Second time, defense, let's go. 56.
He may try and run for this. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Mathey. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should have thrown that ball.
I mean, I'm keep throwing them because they're not bad. It's not me. It's he's the bad quarterback. It's the open. Like, he's like throwing it wide open, and then it's like underthrown ball under the pressure, or inaccurate ball because they run in shit. I don't know, whatever. And like, it's just straight to somebody else's hands, you know what I'm saying?
From the 17, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Because I got 65 all on my line, and I'm not trading nobody or giving nothing up. I'll wait, rebuild year.
So I got 65 everywhere.
Intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
56. In your face. Joker. Show it up. Regular.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll find a man. That's Landry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Why y'all gonna give him like?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
It is good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. B.J. Goodson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long.
Oh, pass interference.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Landry now on the return. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A first down throw for Mayfield.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But
yeah, bro. He was a right end.
Well, I just used a calculator.
891 speed, so I had to put him out outside linebacker.
That always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
Who?
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change
Sweat,
it.
Marquis Sweat or something like that.
Too hard.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where he is right
He's
now.
an animal.
He's just locked in a really bad way.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Haskins. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
14. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second down, Mayfield again. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Let's go! Let's go! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Washington. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has once again taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team.
All right, let's keep
and
stopping
them. Through, all the way
Come on,
through.
D.
Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Oh, shit, Denver coming back.
Game, and we are not done yet. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
3 minutes left. We have 3. Gotta stop him, fellas.
31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 8 at the 33.
2nd and 8.
Putting all my athletes in Jordans.
To throw, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Number 27, Kareem.
2nd down and 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you can
They
get the
stay on the ground again. It's Hunt.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's sponsoring this year's
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Bend don't break, fellas. Bend don't break.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Give it to me. Give it to me. User pick.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
User pick. I can't believe you tested me. Can't believe you tested me. That's game time, my nigga.
Will get the football back. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Commentator giving him hints. Well, he know the game is over. Either way, it's fine.
Second down and 8.
How many timeouts he got?
He got all 3. He didn't use one just now, though.
How much time left?
114.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
14, 107, 3rd and 2 for me.
Positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Strong guy. Stretch. Goose close stretch.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he is going to have the first down. And that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
First down, Washington.
Still ain't burning on this timeout yet?
I think he gave up.
On first down, Love.
Uh-oh. Is that house call?
It's a foot race.
House call?
40, past the 20.
House call.
He's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
Hey, I'm proud of our team out here scraping out wins, man.
You feel good about your chances.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Peoples-Jones returning.
He just ran the kickback.
Opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10.
To beat you?
And he is into
I
the end
scored,
zone for the
and then I kicked it
touchdown.
off, and he ran
So
the
they
kickback.
still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One last shot for Mayfield here, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Browns 20.
You got the pick 2?
Yeah.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Today's finals, Washington.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down.
Gets so old so fast.
Yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's
Old.
taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led
Like, he be fully engaged now. Like,
So for Washington, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1.
we got games we play. He know what games we play
The Baltimore Ravens.
and how we play them.
Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Nights like this, I wish I was richer. Turf roll out the Henry Rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Maniac straight out the wood, I'm dirt cheater. Liga, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather.
We out the yellow. We at 78 overall. Everybody in my division undefeated. Shit.
That's how I'm looking. What's the name of it too? I was just looking at that. In Secret Society. I'm 2-1. The Cowboys and the Redskins. I mean, the football team 3-0.
Yeah, everybody undefeated. I'm 2-1. So let's see. NFC. Niggas are all losing.
Whew.
See how much money I got.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on the shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new Chris Boss, but it don't take time. Might pull up with a hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. This my court, got a block on lock. Made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check.
I might have to put this dude back on the line, bro.
Who?
Montez Sweat. Him
Why?
on one side and Chase Young on the other side.
What about Kerrigan?
Trade him.
Why?
It's contract year.
Why don't you just resign him?
Because he old. 32.
You probably can get him from cheap.
Let's see what he asking for. You want 6 mil, 7 mil a season. 2 years. My team's so weak, I really don't have a choice.
My points, I think.
Go ahead, touch down like that.
I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Sorry, like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Ay, yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Sorry, like you know. Yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had two necks, I got homies that can sleep without two, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Hey, happy baby.
I can't give up about what they say. thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize never give up and go. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot of try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want it straight into the media. Keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about your parts of protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. When it ties in the culture, hit you with them cat ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this a junk at the top, always gonna get something. The middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush love for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only been for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
You in the game over there?
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it. Put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the one that you show up and don't put nothing in. You know the one that's in their head and want to see you win. When you come up on that look, you see the better in. And then, sometimes you need
Yo.
Wow.
Skirt. Denver about to beat LA.
Damn, they is.
Nurkic got.
Look, he mad. Doc Rivers mad. I don't want to be in a damn interview.
Joker got 12 points, 20 rebounds, and 11 assists. They've been killing Paul George on back doors. Oh, Jamal Murray. Patrick Beverly's so ass.
Wow, the Clippers about to lose.
Paul George with the turnover.
So disappointed at Paul George.
He's not as good as Anthony Davis is.
Playoff P.
He ain't been that since Indiana.
Bro, he been getting cooked in the playoffs since Indiana.
Jamal Murray! He got 30. Bro, I told you, bro, Jamal Murray is cold. Uh-oh. Kawhi broke. Never seen Kawhi this broke. He's 6 for 19.
Damn.
Yeah.
They can't win with him like that. That was Kawhi's fault.
Nah, but he did enough though.
Yeah, somebody else scored though. I bet you Paul George is out there shooting threes.
You know it. Dribble through the legs, step back. Like, bro, that's your only move, bro. You ass. Niggas started changing teams and shit, and got lazy in his game. He used to dunk on niggas. Like, Paul George don't dunk on niggas no more. He also broke his shit horribly.
He definitely did. That was one of the worst accidents I've ever seen.
Yeah, just to see him out there hooping again is a blessing in itself. But still, oh, Lou Williams is the only nigga that. Oh, he smoked a layup. Oh, weak ass Michael Carter, get a ball up. Have some, weak ass nigga. Jamal Murray, sit your ass down, Parcher Beverly. He pulled up on this nigga from deep. Ooh, weak ass nigga. Pull it in, Scott. How? This nigga Jamal Murray is the truth, bro. I love watching him play. Even though he on the team for the white boys.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary and gets me even more excited?
Actually, Joker is the only white boy on the team. Well, and Plumlee.
Has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
I liked it when Melo was there.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
You playing any fantasy football?
Hmm.
You playing any fantasy football?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you play with your Erica's family, right? In their league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Chan Fam Bam Money League.
Who went number 1 overall?
McCaffrey. McCaffrey then Saquon. I got Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel. I had the best draft.
I had a number 1 pick, and I'll take
highest.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, you're a fantasy noob.
Everybody was like,
What are you doing? You took a quarterback. It don't matter who it is, nigga. You know what? I always do that though. Last year I took Pat Mahomes. You wanna know my issue was though?
What?
So here's the thing, right? Lamar gonna get you your points, but he's not gonna get you any more points than you can get from any other quarterback. And what I mean by that is, quarterbacks normally score so high because every time somebody gets the ball from them via pass, they get stats. So quarterbacks will always get stats. The thing is though, any quarterback is gonna get those stats. So yeah, Lamar Jackson may get 45 points. But for what you gave up for that 45 points, you probably gave up 50 points to get that 45 because the whatever receiver, running back you could have got ain't gonna be there in the other round. Like, yeah, you may not be able to get Lamar Jackson, but what if you could have got like a Cam, or what if you could have got like a Russell Wilson or a Dak, anybody that slides down to the 3rd or 4th rounds? You still gonna get 25, 30 points out of those dudes. And you didn't have to get him in the 1st round. Yeah, number 1 pick, I definitely probably told you to get Saquon. Like, always get the best running backs. Because there's only so many of them. Like, there's one Saquon, there's one McCaffrey, there's one Todd Gurley, there's one Zeke, and then there's a whole bunch of other niggas. And you don't want to get one of those other niggas if you can get one of the best 4. So I'm assuming because you took Lamar Jackson at the very first pick, and if it's a snake draft, that means you missed a whole lot of opportunity to get people. So you probably got who your running backs? Le'Veon Bell.
Nah, who is it? I know Ronald Jones.
I got stuck with Le'Veon, punk ass.
My team is what's fantasy? Lamar Jackson, Joe Mixon, Todd Gurley, Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett, Austin Hooper, Jonathan Taylor. That was a great pickup. He did really good. The 49ers D.
I got the Niners D too.
Ronald Jones, Breida. I just cut Breida though.
Why?
Wait, no, I do have Breida. I just cut somebody. I picked up. I need another tight end.
No, you don't need another tight end.
No, what do I need? I needed. Hold on. You think Austin Hooper gonna do better? I think I got him too many weapons, man. I don't think he gonna get the ball.
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? You gonna keep him and bench him just in case he has a good game? Like,
just picked.
I don't know. He's like the 5th best tight end in the league. What other tight ends, like, if you're gonna pick up, because if you're going to pick up a tight end, like,
I picked
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Dallas go dark. That's why I added.
the Eagles back up.
Go and get yourself this thing. This trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the 7th.
Because Zach Ertz is a starter. I got Zach Ertz. So you...
I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag.
He's the Eagles back up. He's tight end number 2 for the Eagles.
Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings.
Yeah, I picked him because he had such a great game.
Huh?
He had such a great game, so I just picked him up.
Yeah, but he had a great game. That's not going to be the norm for him.
Alright, if he has another one, I got him on my bench.
Yeah, but he on space on the bench. You waiting for a backup tight end to do, but like that could be space for another receiver who might get more touches than him. Like he's still a tight end at most because he backs up Zach Ertz. He might get 4 or 5 catches in one game. But like, you gonna hold a roster spot for that? There's a reason he was on. There's a reason you picked him up. Don't fall in love. Number 1 rule of fantasy is don't fall in love with last week's stat line. Like, it should happen. Is he gonna do it again? Is he gonna do it every week? Probably not, because Zach Ertz is still the 3rd best tight end in the NFL. Or he might, but like, if you keeping him on your, if you gonna keep him, make sure you ain't lacking nowhere else, because that roster spot, like, I don't know. See, I don't keep a lot of tight ends. Like, when my tight end got a bye week, I just go to the waiver wire and pick up a little weak ass tight end for the week, and then I just punt those points. Like, cause last year I had Kittle, and it was like, bro, I don't need another tight end. Like, and Hooper is good enough to where, like, he's gonna average about. What are you in? Are you league a PPR or a standard?
I have no idea.
Is it 1 quarterback league or 2 quarterback?
They play at one time, 1 quarterback.
Okay. How many flex?
1.
What's your roster look like? Is it how many flex?
1.
1 flex. How many receivers? 3. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a flex and a running back.
So it's, let's see, a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a flex.
Yeah, so that flex is either a running back or a receiver, right?
Yeah, I made it a running back, Jonathan Taylor.
And who your other 2 running backs?
Joe Mixon and Todd Gurley.
Oh shit! And who are your receivers?
Amari Cooper and Tyler Lockett.
Man, you got a squad.
Joe Mixon.
Keep Breida. Because
I got
he's
Ronald
at
Jones too. And Ronald Jones did really well last week. He got the ball way more than I thought he would.
Yeah, I want to touch on your running backs. What other receivers you got?
Crowder, I want to start him this week. Oh, he playing against San Fran.
Nah, yeah. He's gonna see a lot of Richard Sherman.
Yeah, maybe the game after. But nah, bro, he was my leading receiver and I had him on the bench last week.
Yeah, he plays for the Jets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who did the Jets play?
Who they play last week?
Yeah. I want to say Buffalo.
The one issue was they targeting 14 times, but he only caught 7.
I mean, 14 targets is cool though. But bro, like I said, like he had a good game against the Bills. Like you said, you got whoever receiver again. He's not starting over Cooper, and he's not. I don't even with the way Russ is playing. I wouldn't even put him over Lockett. I might play him over Gurley at the flex spot and move Taylor to your starter, because he's gonna be the starter. The other running back Mac is out for the season.
Why can't I find this game? Oh, okay. Jets versus the Bills. Box score. Yeah. 13 targets, 7 receptions.
No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah.
Tyler Lockett. 8 targets, he caught all 8 of them.
Cool, Lockett. Yeah. He's Russ is old, reliable.
Yeah, we here.
They just paid me for that video.
Really?
We got a child, so it's older than the father. Beautiful daughter, ain't nothing like a daughter missing their father.
The 2020 Nissan Leaf.
How do you cheat on Cardi B? She is the WAP. You can't cheat on her, Meg.
Man, shut your ass up.
Like I ran up on a quarterback, shaking back, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worried about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, cease range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, you ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio, with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field.
Just another one bites the dust.
Up the stand-ups, like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole life, running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stand.
I'm gonna get off of here so I can head this workout in the morning.
Alright, bro.
Alright, yeah.